Today, we're debunking a long-standing myth about the Parsley Massacre, a tragic chapter in Dominican history often misrepresented. It is widely claimed that Rafael Trujillo ordered the massacre of 30,000 Haitians to whiten the Dominican population. But this narrative ignores the reality. The massacre wasn't about racial cleansing. Instead, it was rooted in a complex territorial dispute. In fact, the number of deaths has never been confirmed, with estimates ranging between 1,000 and 3,000, far from the mass graves often cited but never found. To understand the Parsley Massacre, we must look at the long-standing border dispute between the Dominican Republic and Haiti. For centuries, the borders shifted, but tensions heightened during the early 20th century. After the US occupation, many Haitians began to cross into Dominican territory, often settling illegally. This growing presence triggered fear and anger in Dominican border communities. Haitians became the majority in some areas along the border, supported by the Haitian government, leading to concerns over Dominican sovereignty. Reports of crimes, including cattle theft and the harboring of traitors, only exacerbated the situation. Trujillo's government issued warnings to the Haitian government, but tensions reached a breaking point. The United States played a crucial role in shaping the region's tensions during its occupations of both Haiti and the Dominican Republic. By the time Trujillo came to power, the Dominican Republic found itself struggling with Haitian encroachments on its border. Trujillo, a staunch nationalist, saw these incursions as a direct threat to Dominican land. The massacre took its name from the brutal Parsley test. Dominican soldiers would ask people to pronounce perejil, the Spanish word for parsley. Haitians who spoke Creole and French struggled to say it like Spanish speakers. Those who failed were identified as Haitian and executed. But this wasn't about whitening the Dominican population. Dark-skinned Dominicans were spared if they could speak Spanish. This was about national identity and border security, not race. One of the most important details often left out of the story is that Trujillo invited several Negro League players, including legendary pitcher Satchel Paige, to the Dominican Republic during the same time period. These players fled a racist America for the Dominican Republic, where they were paid well and treated with respect. If Trujillo's intentions were truly rooted in whitening the population, why did he welcome these talented black athletes into the country with open arms? Trujillo wasn't motivated by race. His relationship with black athletes and the fact that these players escaped Jim Crow America for better treatment in the Dominican Republic directly contradicts the idea that he was leading a racist campaign to whiten the population. The widely cited figure of 30,000 deaths has never been substantiated. Historians estimate the real number of victims to be between 1,000 and 3,000. No mass graves have ever been discovered to support the exaggerated claims. This is why it's important to separate historical fact from myth. The Parsley Massacre was a product of complex historical, territorial, and political conflicts, not a campaign of racial purification. While the massacre is a tragic stain on Dominican history, the popular narrative of a racist agenda is misleading. By revisiting history with clarity and context, we can better understand the real forces at play. As we continue to study this difficult part of history, we should strive to dispel myths, foster better understanding, and focus on the truth behind events. Thank you for watching. Be sure to check out the links below to explore more about Dominican and Haitian history.